I'm Maddie Pieper. I make some music. I do the music thing is what I do. I'm 19, born and raised in Chicago, a Chicago local. It's fun. It's a very nice life to live. I like Chicago because it's very lively. I can say that, like, I think my parents would say I started writing at, like, 5 years old. They have this story of me, like, in preschool, and I would always be singing, and so, like, my preschool teachers would be like, who's that singing? Like, where is this noise coming from? And it's just me, like, sitting there. I don't know, no matter what we were doing, I was just always singing. I would say that, like, everything about my creative process is definitely unusual. I don't think it's very professional because all of my music is pretty much just made by me inside writing songs. I write songs in a very unusual way. I would say I have a very different method for creation. I don't really adhere to a lot of my music theory knowledge until later in the songwriting process because in the beginning, don't really care if I'm changing a bunch of keys or something like that. It's way more important for me to, like, if my chords are matching the vibe that I want, if how I'm playing and the speed that I'm playing are all matching the vibes. And I also pay a lot of attention to the lyrics. I think I start every song with either, like, a vibe of, like, how I want it to be or a specific lyric. My necessities, this is my favorite guitar. It's new. It's a Yamaha, I think it's an FG. 340. It's nice. I got it for free from one of my chef coworkers at school. And then I would say my other important one is this ukulele back here. This is like the first thing I bought when I was playing music, and I played a lot of and wrote a lot of music on it. I used to have like this really kind of terrible but like good beginner ukulele that I first started writing music on in 8th grade when I learned kind of my first acoustic instrument. No, it's really awesome. I love my instruments. I love my studio space. Mainly because I need a place that is entirely devoted to music. Here we go. The heat of the sun on my face, cloaked in the sauce and makes warm. Glorious horizons tremble and shake as I savor the taste of this summer star. Oh, the beautiful bitter ache. Oh, the beautiful sun wave. Yeah, we did it. I think I would really want to be known in the genre that I'm doing, but I would never want to be, like, globally famous. I think because being globally famous would probably make me miserable. I think I would just have such a terrible time if I think I would be, like, too nice to paparazzi and, like, fans, and I just would never have any time to myself because I'd be like, oh, but they're doing so much for me, I have to be so kind. So I think really it would be better if I was just, like, if people who were really into, like, indie rock or, like, indie music, or even some alternative stuff were just like, oh, yeah, I know that person. I really want to kind of make music for people with diverse music tastes, and that's why I'm trying to make more diverse music, which is pretty difficult, I think, to write so many different songs, but that is why I start every song with just, like, a genre. You can find all of my music on pretty much all streaming platforms. I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music. I am my current stage name is Pretty Fool, but I am going to be changing that in the next month or so back to Maddie Pieper, so you can find me probably under either of those names depending on how fast lovely streaming services decide to switch my name. I have a lot of music out there. I'm really hoping to put out some more by the end of the summer, so keep an eye out for that. I'm really excited for it. I hope you guys are too. And it is very nice to do this interview and very nice to meet you, audience.